Hola a todos y bienvenidos de nuevo a Learn El Idioma. I'm David.
And I'm Sophia. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 6. Can you believe it, David? Episode 6.
I know, the time is just flying. It feels like we just started. We're so happy you're continuing on this journey with us.
Absolutely. And today we have a topic that's, it's close to everyone's heart. We're going to be talking about familia.
Family, that's right. It's one of the first things you talk about when you're getting to know someone, right? So it's super important for conversational Spanish.
Exactly. We're going to cover how to talk about your immediate family, your extended family, how to ask about ages, and even how to describe people. It's going to be a packed episode.
Packed but fun. As always, we'll keep it light, conversational, and give you plenty of chances to practice. So, are you ready, Sophia?
Lista. Let's do it.
Okay, so first things first, the core, the immediate family. In Spanish, this is la familia inmediata.
La familia inmediata. Got it. So that's like parents, siblings.
Exactly. Let's start with the absolute basics. Mother is madre,
Madre.
and father is padre.
Padre. Right.
But just like in English, we have more informal terms. For madre, you'll very often hear mamá.
Mama. Okay, yeah, like mom. That makes sense.
And for padre, you'll hear papá.
Papa. Notice the accent on that last A for both of those listeners. It changes the emphasis. Papa, mama.
Great point, Sophia. It's super important. Otherwise, you're talking about a potato, which is papa.
You definitely don't want to call your dad a potato.
Probably not. So together, your parents are your padres.
Padres. Even though padre is father, padres means parents?
Yeah, this is a really common thing in Spanish. The masculine plural form is often used for a mixed gender group. So one padre is a father, but padres can be fathers or it can be parents. Context is key.
Ah, okay, that's a good tip. I think we'll see that again, right?
We will. Right now, in fact. Let's move on to siblings. Hermano is brother.
Hermano.
And sister is, any guesses?
Oh, hermana?
Exacto, hermana. So what do you think siblings is?
Following the rule, it's gotta be hermanos.
You got it. So a common question is, ¿cuántos hermanos tienes?
¿Cuántos hermanos tienes? How many siblings do you have?
Perfect. So, Sofia, I'll ask you, ¿cuántos hermanos tienes?
Okay, so I have one brother, so I would say tengo un hermano.
Perfecto. Tengo un hermano. And what about you, listeners? How would you answer? If you have two sisters, you'd say,
Tengo dos hermanas.
exactly. And if you have one brother and one sister?
You could say tengo un hermano y una hermana.
Yep. What about me? ¿Cuántos hermanos tienes, David? I have two sisters, so tengo dos hermanas.
Tengo dos hermanas. Nice. And what if you're an only child? That's me technically. Wait, no. I just said I have a brother.
Let's pretend for a second, for our listeners who are only children. You would say, soy hijo único, if you're a man.
And soy hija única if you're a woman.
There you go. Before we move on, there's two more key immediate family words, son and daughter. Son is hijo,
Hijo. That H is silent.
always silent. And daughter is hija.
Hija. And let me guess, children is hijos?
You're a natural, Sofia. Hijos. So you could say, tengo dos hijos, un hijo y una hija. I have two children, a son and a daughter.
That's a lot of vocab, but it follows a really clear pattern.
It really does. That o for masculine and a for feminine is a lifesaver. Okay, quick review. Madre, padre, hermano, hermana, hijo, hija.
Got it. So what about, the rest of the crew, the aunts, the uncles?
Ah, la familia extendida. the extended family. Let's dive in.
Okay, so extended family can get huge, especially in some cultures.
So true. Let's start at the top of the tree. Grandfather is abuelo,
Abuelo,
and grandmother is abuela.
abuela, and grandparents must be abuelos.
Bingo. So you could say, mis abuelos viven en Florida. My grandparents live in Florida.
That's easy enough. What about aunts and uncles?
Same pattern. Uncle is tío,
Tío,
and aunt is tía.
tía. And a group of aunts and uncles is tíos.
You're on fire. So, for example, I have 3 uncles and 2 aunts. So I could just say, tengo 5 tíos.
Wow, that simplifies things. You don't have to specify.
Not if you don't want to. It's a great shortcut. Okay, now for everyone's favorite, cousins. Cousin, if it's a boy, is primo,
Primo,
and a girl cousin is prima.
prima, and cousins in general is primos. I have so many primos. Tengo muchos primos.
A common situation. Me too. Let's see, 2 more pairs that are useful. Nephew is sobrino,
Sobrino, that's a new one for me.
and niece is sobrina.
Sobrina. Okay, I'm with you. And finally, what about in-laws? That gets complicated.
It does, but we can cover the basics. Your father-in-law is your suegro,
Suegro,
and mother-in-law is suegra.
suegra. And I assume parents-in-law are suegros.
Sí, and brother-in-law is cuñado, sister-in-law is cuñada.
Cuñado and cuñada. Okay, that's a good set of words to have.
Definitely. So now you can basically map out your whole family tree. You could try drawing it out and labeling everyone. Mi madre, mi padre, mi hermano, mi tía. It's great practice.
That's a fantastic idea. Visualizing it really helps.
Okay, so now that we know who everyone is, the next logical question is, how old are they?
Right. Let's talk about age.
In Spanish, we don't be an age, we have an age. This is a crucial difference from English. We use the verb tener, which means to have.
Ah, yes. So instead of I am 30 years old, it's I have 30 years.
Exactly. The question is, ¿cuántos años tiene? Followed by the person. So, ¿cuántos años tiene tu hermano? How old is your brother?
¿Cuántos años tiene tu hermano? Okay, and to answer, I would say, mi hermano tiene, and then the number.
Perfecto. So, ¿cuántos años tiene tu hermano, Sofía?
Mi hermano tiene 32 años. He's 32.
Excelente. Mi hermana tiene 28 años. My sister is 28.
So the structure is always person tiene number años.
Yep. Mi madre tiene 60 años. My mother is 60. You can just plug in the family member and their age.
What about talking about older and younger siblings? That comes up a lot.
Good one. Older is mayor and younger is menor.
Mayor and menor. Okay.
So you could say, tengo una hermana mayor y una hermana menor. I have an older sister and a younger sister.
And for my brother, who is older than me, I could say, mi hermano es mayor.
Exactly. Or, mi hermano es mayor que yo. My brother is older than me.
That que yo is than me. That's a useful little phrase.
It is. And the same for younger. Mi hermana es menor que yo. My sister is younger than me.
This is great. It feels like we're really building a full conversation now. We can say who is in our family and how old they are.
That's the goal. But what do they look like? What are their personalities like? That's the next step.
Okay, descriptions. This can be so much fun. Where do we start?
Let's start with some simple physical traits. The question you might ask is, ¿Cómo es? Which means, what is he or she like? So, ¿Cómo es tu madre? What is your mother like?
¿Cómo es? Okay, good question to know.
So, for hair, the word is pelo. You could say someone tiene el pelo, has hair. For example, tiene el pelo rubio for blonde hair,
Pelo rubio. What about brown hair?
pelo castaño or pelo marrón. And black hair is pelo negro.
Castaño, marrón, negro. Got it. And for length, long or short?
Great question. Long hair is pelo largo, and short hair is pelo corto.
Largo and corto. So my mom, mi madre tiene el pelo corto y castaño. My mom has short brown hair.
Perfect sentence. Now for eyes. Ojos. You'd say, tiene los ojos, has eyes. For example, tiene los ojos azules for blue eyes.
Ojos azules. In brown eyes?
Ojos marrones or ojos cafés. And green eyes are ojos verdes.
So my brother has green eyes. Mi hermano tiene los ojos verdes.
Excelente. A couple more basic ones. Tall and short. For a man, you'd say alto for tall and bajo for short.
Alto and bajo. And for a woman, I bet it's alta and baja.
Of course. With these, we use the verb ser, to be. So, mi padre es alto. My father is tall. Mi madre es baja. My mother is short.
Okay, so for things like height, you use ser, but for hair and eyes, you use tener.
Right. Ser is for more permanent characteristics. Tener is for things you have. It's a bit tricky, but you get the hang of it. Now, what about personality?
Yes, the important stuff.
We also use ser for personality traits. For example, funny is divertido or divertida.
Okay, so mi hermano es muy divertido. My brother is very funny.
Perfect. Serious is serio or seria.
Mi padre es un poco serio. My dad is a little serious.
I think many people can relate. How about kind? That's amable. This one doesn't change for gender, which is nice.
Amable. Oh, that is nice. So, mi abuela es muy amable.
Lovely example. And one more. Intelligent. That's inteligente. Another one that doesn't change.
Inteligente. Mis padres son inteligentes. My parents are intelligent.
See? You're combining everything now. Plurals, adjectives, it's all coming together. So let's try a full description. I'll describe my older sister. Mi hermana mayor se llama Laura. Tiene 30 años. Es alta y tiene el pelo largo y rubio. También tiene los ojos azules. Es muy inteligente y amable.
Wow, that was amazing. You just painted a whole picture of her.
And that's what we want our listeners to be able to do too. It just takes practice, putting these little blocks together.
That makes sense. But what if we're in a conversation and we need to clarify whose family member we're talking about? Like my brother versus your sister.
I know, we covered a ton, but talking about family is so fundamental. Let's do a super quick recap of the key vocab.
Good idea. So we have the immediate family, madre, padre, hermano, hermana.
Right, and extended family. Abuelo, abuela, tío, tía, primo, prima.
Then we learned how to ask about age with cuántos años tiene and to answer with tiene años.
And finally, describing people with como es, talking about pelo, ojos, and using adjectives like alto, bajo, divertido, and amable.
It's a complete toolkit for family conversations. The homework for our listeners is definitely to try it out. Describe one of your family members, even if it's just to yourself or your pet.
Yes, practice is everything. Say the words out loud. It makes such a huge difference.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in to episode 6 of Learn El Idioma.
We'll be back next time with another topic to get you one step closer to conversational fluency. Until then, keep practicing. I'm David.
And I'm Sofia. Hasta luego.